Hello, today's Friday the 22nd of February 2019 and I'm here at my home in Caboolture, north of Brisbane, and it is almost 11 in the morning. My clock says 10:56 a.m. and that's the view out my bedroom window. You can see the weather is definitely interesting, to say the least. We've got Cyclone Omar hovering off the coast. For the last day or two, we've in my area we've been being battered with the far outer edges of the cyclone, the far outer western edge of it. It's expected to, at this stage, to linger around just off the coast and then move north up towards Fraser Island, but not at this stage cross the coast. It has been downgraded as of this morning to a Category 1, which is still quite destructive, but it's the weakest category of a tropical cyclone. As you can see, the winds have been quite strong this morning around this area. Normally, see that big tree on the right? Normally that doesn't move as much as that does, as what it is you can see here now. That very tall tree on the right is bending and moving quite strongly with the wind, so that is an indication of how strong the winds are. That's actually quite a tall. To give you a perspective, my apartment where I am is, this building is four stories tall. There's one floor above me and two below me. So that's an indication of how far up the building I am and how tall that tree is. So that's actually quite a very tall tree, and even it is swaying quite much in the wind. So, and even the trees next to it are still quite tall. So you can see I did have a fan sitting right there in the window, but I had to take it down out of the window for it to blow over. So yes, you can see how strong these winds are. It's definitely a concern. But I'm managing all right. So far there's been no rain or anything. So although it does look quite cloudy today, but it's okay. It's not expected to be very much rain at all, really. Today at least. There might be a bit more rain over the weekend, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm pretty confident that we're going to be fine. At least where I am here in Caboolture, which is, if you're not familiar with the area, like southeast Queensland geography, Caboolture is about 50 to 55 kilometres north of Brisbane, between Brisbane and the Sunshine. A lot of people consider Caboolture to be on the far outer north of Brisbane, and some consider it to be the far southern end of the Sunshine Coast, so it depends on who you ask, really. I consider it to be part of Brisbane, although in terms of local councils, we're the Moreton Bay Regional Council, which is not Brisbane, but anyway. But in terms of metropolitan area, Caboolture, I consider to be part of the far outer north of Brisbane. And the health department considers it to be Metro North, which is Brisbane essentially, so that's what I go by. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, you can see the breeze is definitely, here we go, there's another big gust coming. It's quite strong. It's trying to clear up a little bit. The weather, the clouds and things. So, but, I just love the weather. I'm fascinated by weather. Well, there we go.